Welcome to ScratchStart. In this session, we are going to see the random color generator. Uh, as a, what this objective of the task is, when we click this generate color button, the background changes to one specific color, the constant color, a random color. So we have, if you have followed me regularly, you would have noticed that we have already done a similar task called random background generator. That there is a difference between these two. What is that creates RGB values and gradient values mostly. That is the difference. Here a solo color is generator like hex codes. There hex code is not generated. So that is the difference. So let's start with the JavaScript coding, and we can select the elements first. First I am selecting the button, selecting it by document, get element by ID, and the ID is generate. Then next we have this text. For this text, for that giving variable color text, selecting it by document, get element by ID, and the ID is color code. Then the operation execute only when we click this button, right? So I'm selecting the button and giving add event listener, and the event is click. Then we execute the function. Inside the function we have to generate the random hex color here. So to generate random hex color, we need a hash. For all the hex colors we need hash before that color code. So I am declaring color variable and assigning it the value as hash. Then I am creating another variable hex chars. That means in the hex codes there will be numbers and letters. That means there will be 6 letters and 0 to 9 numbers. They will be randomly assigned, and that's how the colors are generated. So there will be 6-digit code. So for that we have to assign the characters, special characters. So for that assigning 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then we have A B C D E F. So that's all the characters we are going to use. And then to create a random number color code, we have like the same way used in the other previous tasks too, using the for loop and selecting the initial value as 0, and I have already set like minutes before, the hex code will have 6-digit code. So the limit should be less than 6. And then we should increment by 1. And then I am creating another variable const to create an index number. From random index I am using mathematical methods, math floor. Inside math floor I am using Math.random and multiplying it by 16. So because we have 16 characters here, so that's why 16. Or we also can take the indexes. It starts from 0 and it has 15, and from Math.random I have said in previous sessions too, it will take numbers from, if 0 and 1 is the limit, it will take from 0 and up to 0.99. It won't take 1. So for that we have some from index 0 to 15, it will take only 15.99. So it won't include 16. So we are taking multiplying it by 16 and include 15 too. So next we shall generate the color. I am using this color variable I created before. I am using this color value hash and concatenating with hex chars and giving a random index. That means this output, what is the random number created here, and that index number's value, what assigned corresponding index number is taken and placed here. That's all. It will repeat for 6 times. So for that, for first time a digit number that will be formed, and the 6-digit number is formed, code is formed, and the hash will be added, and then a color code is generated. Then we have to display the color, like apply that color to the page. To apply the background, we have to select the whole document, its body, and we have to change the style, and the style is background, and the background is input color, and then we have to display the color code. To display the color code, we have to change the text content of color text, and that contains in color code of color, and that's all. So when we reload, when I click, the random color will be generated. See, that's all. So that is how we write the code, and random color will be generated. So when I click the button, see the colors are changing. So that is how we create a random colors. So when I click each time, the new color is generated, and the color code will be given here in the text. So that is how we create a random color generator. So that is it for today's session. If you like my work, please consider subscribing, and I will meet you guys in the next session. Thank you.